And let's start with our 2 demi and 1 grand today. With all the usual trimmings like allongés. And following your fingertips with your eyes, etc. Here we go. To the other side. And yes, there is still that cambray forward in your reverse circular port de bras. Just saying, here we go. Left side, please. Let's not forget that plie means you bend your knees to stretch them. Especially for your demi-pliés. Here we go. So try to feel a little rubber band effect. Zoom. Grand pliés obviously are different. Here we go. Left side, please. And Let's go flat and close and half and close and full. Heel down, stretch. Flat and two and half and two and full. Your heel and stretch. Flat and two and half and full and heel down and stretch. And same foot comes through and to the side through your toes. Nice big fat plie to stretch. Flat, half, full, heel, stretch, close. Same thing to the side and to the front. Same foot goes through, one rotation en dedans. Same to the side, through your toes. Let's roll through in second, and there we are. And here we go. That's right, both legs as well. And relax when you are ready. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. And relax when you are ready. Okay. Okay. How about that little beastly 4, 3, 2, 1 thing? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 to 4 to the back, 3 inside front, 2 outside side, 2 inside back, 2 inside back, 2 outside front, 1 back, 1 side, 1 front, demi-plie. You roll through in your first this time, and that's it. So it's that same terrible pattern. 4 front, 3 back, 2 side, 2 inside front, 2 outside back, 1 inside front, 1 outside side, 1 inside back. Right, and always make sure that your arms come from second position and go to second position. So the faster it goes, the more you have to swing that port de bras through. Okay, here we go. Good, Craig. You're getting the golden star today.
Well, that must just be a fluke.
Well, we'll see on the left. Jane, two outside side, two inside front, two outside back. Then you have your 1Z inside, outside, inside. I think you might have forgotten some of these two Z's. That is why you put on too early. But only in the reverse, I think.
One, two, three,
Mm-hmm. One,
two,
two,
and then
two in,
inside back.
two inside back, two outside front. Now one back,
Yeah.
inside, one side, one front. There we go.
So the arms on the last three are the same.
Yes, correct. And in the reverse, it's one and two and three. That's right. Okay, we're doing so much better than we have, so no reason to be depressed. Okay, here we go. Left side, please, and fingertips and toes. That's it. Four, three front, two to the side, two back, two front, or two side, my bad. Now two, no, and four, and roll through. Correct, correct, correct. And you were absolutely right, and I was absolutely wrong with these two fronts because I looked at the wrong person. Okay. One and the two and the three and the four, it's the same scheme. And the seven and eight and the one and the two and the three, the four and the five and the six and the seven and the eight. So we can reverse it. One and the two and the three and the four, one and the two and the three and the one and the two and the one and the two and the one and the two, one, one and one. That will land somewhere after your eight. Roll through in fifth one more time, and that's it. So it's exactly the same thing. With one extra tombu to the side, I'm sure we can manage that. It's a really quick one, so we can reverse it immediately. Is that making sense?
Okay.
Yeah, same combo otherwise. Okay, this way we have one more chance, and then we are done with this. That is the good news about it. And here we go. Sorry. Fifth, two, one, one. Excellent. And the two. One. Roll through in your fifth one more time. Very, very nice. Very good. And relax when you are ready. Okay. Very, very good. Here we go. See, things do get easier. All right. Here we go. Left side, please. And good. Then and 2. Front and the side and the back, inside front and the back and the side and the front, inside back and the front and the back and the front and the back and the front and the side and the back. Back and the side and the front, inside back, front and the side and the back, inside, back and the front and the back and the front, back and the side and the front, soutenu and the 1. Front, side, back, inside, front, back, side, front, inside, back, front and back, 3 encore plie. Reverse and left. That should feel like a walk in the park after all the other stuff you just did. Okay, here we go. Make sure you really push into the floor. Always destination 5th and 5th, 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 5th. Coupes today. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and 4, 3 chevals today. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, passé and flat. Feel yourself, close 5th back. 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1, 2 coupes changing. 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1, 3 chevals to the side. 8 and the 7 and 6 and the 5, 4 and the 3 and the 2 and the 1, passé relevé, close 5th soutenu. Pas de side. Four dégagés, 2 coupes, 4 dégagés, 3 chevals, 8 dégagés passé. Okay, here we go. Keep in mind your port de bras only want to be led by your fingertips, not your wrists or elbows. Here we go. And 1. 3. 8. Really open that knee, open that arm. Close. 3, 2, 1. 1. To the other side we go. And over. Plies after coupes 1. There we go. Now keep him straight for your chevals. And keep that passé active. And over. Good, 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 good. And finish. Let's go forward 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Passé and 6, 2 tourniers and 8 ronds and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and back and 2 and 3 and 4. Plié, just from there straight to plié fifth. Passé, 2 tourniers. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. To the bar and 2 and 3 and 4. Passé and 6 and 7 and 8. Tournier 2 and 3 and 4. Away and 6 and 7 and 8. Forward and close and back and close and side and close and side and plié. One more passé into your parallel stretch. So we have a 2-act affair. Port de bras forward, passé, 2 tourniers, 8 ronds de jambes, reverse. Port de bras back, passé, 2 tourniers, 8 ronds de jambes, en dedans. Port de bras to the bar, passé, 2 tourniers, away from the bar, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, forward and close and the back and the close, side and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. One more passé balance into your parallel stretch. Is that all making sense?
Is the whole beginning up to the rond de jambes only 8 counts, or is it 16?
Port de bras at 16, port de bras forward and 2 and 3 and 4, passé 5 and 6, tournier 7 and 8, ronds 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. These are your first 16 counts.
And how do you get to the passé from here?
Close fifth, plié, passé. Yes,
Okay.
please. Into tournier. So it's not a terribly long balance. When you go into Act 2, it's port de bras to the bar, 2 and 3 and 4, passé 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. You can stay a little longer, just make room for 2 tourniers to port de bras away from the bar. Close your fifth. Then you have chassé forward, chassé back, away from the bar, to the bar just to fill out the music. One more passé balance, nice and calm, that is the longest of them all, into your parallel stretch. Okay, here we go. I'll try to shout it out. And here we go. Starting with port de bras forward. Close fifth, passé releve. Smooth into 2 tourniers back and forward. That's it, your 8 ronds de jambes and that one. Careful your port de bras timing. Reverse up and over back, nice long waist. Even easy neck. Careful with the elbow on the bar. Plié, passé on. Push forward into your tourniers this time. Rond de jambes and one. Act 2, port de bras to the bar and one. Port de bras to the bar. Close your fifth, passé balance. Stay. 2 tourniers and one. Now away from the bar, port de bras. And 5. And 6. Chassé forward, nice long lines. 1. Close your fifth. And 2. To the side. 1. And 2. And 1. And whenever you're ready, into your favorite parallel stretch. Yeah, careful. Act 2, everything gets even 4 counts unless you decide otherwise. 4 counts to the bar, 4 counts passé, 4 counts tenlier, 4 counts tenlier, 4 counts away from the bar to keep it even. Or stay longer in your passé if you want to have these tenliers a little bit quicker. Is that making sense? Yes, Jim. Yeah.
Now it's after to the bar,
Mhm.
then
Plié, passé. Right. So it's the same sequence as we did to the front and to the back. Then 2 tenliers, but they are relatively slow to go away from the bar, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then you have time still for your chassés with these nice long lines. Okay. Here we go. And that's it. And relax your feet on the floor when you go through your fourth and first. Remember your fingertips low when you look at them, and and to the bar, 4 counts. Passé balance, passé balance, great. You can stay a little longer if you want to have the tenliers not quite so slow. And 4, away from your bar, and 5, and 6, and 7. Close your faith, nice generous chassés, and 1, chassé forward, and 2, good safe take break, and back, and 4, away from the bar, and 5, how much longer can these arms get, and 7, and here's our final passé balance. There we go, keep holding on to it, and stretch. I believe you did something very similar earlier this week, Craig. Front and the back and the front and the back and the front, take it through. Front and the back and the front and the back and the front, take it around. Front and the back and the front and the back, take it through. Take it around, plié, relevé, close fifth. back and the front and the back and the front, plié, développé through, plié, développé through would be nice. Back and the front and the back and the front, plié, take it around. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, arabesque, take it through, arabesque, take it around, plié, relevé, 5th, soutenu. Okay. And here we go. Let's make it sparkle. 4 balance first, développé through, 4 balance first, all the way around, 4 balance first, développé through, around, and relevé. Okay, here we go. Active toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, through. 1, 2, around. Relevé back, 2, 3, through, 1, 2, 3, 4, around. Développé around, relevé, soutenu, other side. Around, plié, relevé, that's it. Around, 2. And relax for a second. Alright, good. I guess Jane would like to have a redemption set. So you have your 4 balance bars, you go plié through, then 4 balance bars, plié around to the back. Around the 3rd time, and there's your relevé balance. Is that making a little bit more sense, Jane?
Except it's the reverse that I'm.
Right, back and front, plié, arabesque, développé through. Right, back and front, plié, back, all the way around en dedans. Correct, again, back and front, plié through. Plié around, so go back through one more time. No, you have to go back to the arabesque. It always starts with arabesque from the back. Demi-plié, relevé front. Soutenu, other side. Is that making a little bit more sense, Jane?
Yeah.
Shall we be gentlemen, Craig?
Oh, all right.
All right, here we go. Remember your diagonals when you have your ronds at 45 degrees. Please, here we go. And around. Linear, round, plié, relevé. 1. Really use your toes and the floor for your balance bars and développé through, around, relevé. Other side, 1. Let's not forget our all around. 1. Développé. Long. And relax when you're ready. Okay. All right. Let's go. This is a little bit, I think we did something like this yesterday. Plié, attitude and the stretch and fondu, relevé to plié, fouilleté. Close 5th, plié, attitude, side stretch, both into your fondu, single, single, double. Plié and attitude and stretch and fondu to the back and plié, fouilleté, close. Plié and attitude and stretch and fondu to the side. Single, single, double. I'm sure we can squeeze that soutenu in there and go to the other side. So it's plié, attitude, stretch into your fondu. This is one more of these rubber bandy pliés. So you're bending to stretch from there immediately plié, fouilleté to close. On the other side, you're doing the same thing to the side. Plié, attitude, stretch, fondu, starts on 4, stretch, on there 1, 2, double, close, fifth. You're ready to reverse it from the left. And then soutenu to the other side. Is that making any sort of sense? Fondu, en l'air 1, 2, 3. Stretch. And 3, fondu starts on 4, stretch on 5, plié 6, fouilleté 7, 8. Close fifth. Now the same to the side. 1 and 2, 1 and attitude, stretch on 3, fondu on 4. Relevé 5, en l'air 6, 7, double 8. You're ready to start it from the back. So you're always starting the same way. Plié, attitude, stretch, fondu. Is that making sense, quick? Okay. Doesn't have to be terribly high, but try to articulate it extremely well. Remember, there is an à la seconde in your transition, in your fouilletés. And of course, we know that we can't take that bar with us. And so let's not, well, not quite. So let's not get quite so attached to the bar. Stretch into your fondu, plié, fouilleté to the other side, close fifth. Good. Same start to the side, and the 2. Stretch 3, fondu, go down and up, en l'air 1. Back, and 2, and stretch, and fondu. Let's not forget to stretch out of here. Relevé, fouilleté. And over. Attitude. Stretch them both. Now fondu. En l'air. Other side. Plié. Attitude. Stretch them both. Now fondu. Into your fouilleté à la seconde. That's it. Good. Side. Exactly the same thing. Stretch them both. Now fondu. There we are. And 5. En l'air 6. And the 2. Stretch both. Fondu nice and dippy 1. Plié à la seconde. But make sure you know that it goes forward, sideways, up. And fondu up. En l'air. Yeah, Jane, it's just that à la seconde, and then your leg knowing that it would have to go forward rather than pushing yourself back in that one fouilleté that didn't go quite so well. And it was the one from the back, I believe. Okay. Do it one more time. I think you were on your right side and you had to go from your arabesque. That one was not the bad one. That's the one. There, plié, and then just feel à la seconde in transit and take your arm with you. Yeah, there we go. Much better, much better. Now just find the right proportion. Yeah, as long as you rush the à la seconde a little bit, you get that whiplash action, and then that doesn't really cooperate all that well. Let's go 1 and 2 and 3, plie, half turn and close. Back and 2 and 3, plie, just for Jane, fouilleté and close. Side and 2 and 3 and 4, flick, flack and open. Petit battement and 4, 5 and 6 and open. Back and 2 and 3 and 4, plie, plie, half turn, close your fifth. Front and 2 and 3, plie, plie, fouilleté, close your fifth. Side and 2 and 3 and 4, flick, flack on the or. Petit battement and 4, 5 and 6, close. So you have a half turn, a fouilleté and a flick flack. First flick flack is on the dance since we're coming from the back. Is that making sense? Front, 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 half turn on the oar. Careful, a half turn is not a fouilleté, close fifth. Back, 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 fouilleté on the oar. Close fifth. Side, 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 flick flack on the dance. Petit, close fifth back, reverse. Back, 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 half turn on the dent. Front, 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 fouilleté on the dent. Yep. Side, 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 side. You're coming from the front, so therefore flick flack goes on the oar. Petit battement. Close. Is it making sense? Nice and small and economical. It is relatively brisk in tempo. Just as a little alert here. Briskness alert. Okay, which means only strike down, not out. Here we go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, plie. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, plie. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and flick flack on the dent. Petit battement. And 1. Half turn. Fouilleté. Sure, I'll take it. How about the fouilleté on the oar quick? And over. All right. Well, that was 1 out of 4. These half turns were nice, but every second one was supposed to be a fouilleté. Jane, shall we be gentlemen? To give Craig a redemption set.
Then I need one.
Jane, the important thing, try not to drop your elbows when you do your flick flacks, yeah? The flick flack works fine, so there's no reason to have some defensive stance in your arms whatsoever. So keep your fingertips at bar height, so to speak. This way you don't have to reach up to grab the bar again. Makes it much more practical. Tempo-wise, all really good, Craig. Follow your toes the first time around. That is all good. When you take your frappes to the back, you want to counter stir and feel your à la seconde in that fouilleté on the oar. Yeah, that was the only thing that was missing there. Okay. Here we go. But keep it just as economical as it was. That was very good. And here we go one more time. Good, and over. Fouilleté. How about the fouilleté there? To the bar. And was a slight redemption, I think.
Oh,
You know what went on. Okay. Let's go super simple. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Develop here to the front. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Develop here arabesque. To the bar and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Develop here à la seconde. Inside attitude 45 balance. Stretch. Close. Let's have the same port de bras when we reverse it. Forward and 2 and the 3 and the 4. Develop here arabesque. Back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Develop here FSA front. To the bar again, 2 and the 3 and the 4. Develop here à la seconde. Coupe attitude. Feel yourself. Stay there. We'll take the left afterward. So our port de bras sequence does not reverse. Our developes, however, do. Okay, here we go. Take a first position in transit to third. And push into the floor. Breathe, relax your shoulders and top. Up and over back, open your chest. Easy neck. To the bar and 2nd. Yeah, careful with your autopilot stay with these port de bras in the reverse. Forward and back again. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. Let's go one tendu, two dégagés, two combattements. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 tendu, 2 dégagés, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Cloches and 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Super simple tendu, 2 dégagés, 2 pliés, 2 combattements. Ditto to the back and to the side. Cloches start from the back, 6 of them. Close fifth and soutenu. That is all it needs to be. And here we go. Nice strong quick toes into the flow. And twice. And 1. And back. Your toes can be a little quicker there, Jane. 1. And 1, 2. Cloches and 1. Let's have a nice stretch before we come to the center. What can I say? Cheap but effective. Front and the back and the front and the back and the front and the back and the... Hold on. Front and the back and the front and the back and the side and the side and the front and the back and the side and the side and the back and the front, plié, passé, close. Front and the back and the front and the back, side and the side and the front and the back, side and the side and the back and the front, passé, close. I think that is what I did. Front and the back and the front and the back. No, front and the back and the side and the side, side and the side and the front and the back and the front and the side and the side. That is what it needs to be. Passé, close. Front and the back and the side and the side, side and the side and the front and the back and the front and the side and the side. Here we go, passé, close. Sorry, that took me a while. Front, back, side, 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 front, back, front, side, side, passé, relevé, close. So it's a little exercise in dyslexia. Front, back, side, 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 front, back,
Okay.
back, front, side, side. So
And
you
then
always,
does it come forward?
yes, correct. And then you have your passing, right. One more time. That's kind of cute. So basically you're always starting with the second set. Front and the back and the side and the side, side and the side and the front and the back and the front, en face, side and the side, plié, passé, close. Front and the back, equity, front, equity, side, keep going, equity, equity, front, back, front, equity, sorry, en face, passé, close. Keep going side, side. Now, then front, back. Then start back, front. Side, side, en face. Demi-plié, passé. Close. You're ready for the other side. Front, back, side, 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 front, back. Back, front, side, side. Passé, relevé, close. How's Greg doing?
I think it's all right.
Okay, let's give it a mark. How's Jane doing? Okay, here we go. Any questions? I see some confusion. Are we good?
On the passage, does the back foot come forward or the front foot goes back?
The front foot goes back.
Okay, all right.
So completely regular. All right, here we go. Obviously, we are emphasizing our fifth and pushing into the floor and only moving your fingertips when you open your legs, not when you close them. Here we go. That was Craig, why don't we keep our arms in first front? And then take him to third for your écarté position. So the croisé front wants to stay in first position.
Okay.
Is that making sense? Jane, your last tendus to the side come from the back, not from the front. Careful there. And the second side, you did it right. How about doing it one more time, and instead of just having a passive balance, why don't we make it a single turn on the oar? Because we can. Okay. Other than that, it's all exactly the same. Here we go. And make sure you feel your fourth positions in between and your seconds. And there we go. There we are. Please, easy around two clicks. Make sure your knee is taking you, not your standing leg. I guess I tricked you there. Are you okay, Jane?
Yeah.
Was it your toe biting you?
Oh, it was my ankle.
It was your ankle biting you.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
okay.
good.
It's
You have to have a talk with them. At either toe or ankle. They're not supposed to bite. Jane, feel free to modify if that ankle doesn't want to go. One also can almost turn and flat if one decided to. One and the two and the three on the oar, and the one and the two and the three on the oar. One and the two and the three on the dans chassé forward, only back, close your fifth. One and the two and the three on the oar, and the one and the two and the three on the oar. Just so we can make up for our sins on the dans chassé forward, tendez close. That's all it needs to be. Two pliés and on the oar turn. Two pliés, the other on the oar turn. Two pliés and on the down turn that chassis forward. Tendez back and closes fifth to change sides.
Okay.
Let's give it a mark for our tempo. Really make sure that your turn is led by your knee, not by your standing leg. 1, 2. 1. Chasse. Close your fifth. Plié and two and the up and the down. Plié and two and the up and the down. Plié and two. Same knee goes, we run on the down. Chasse forward, tendez back. That's it. That's all it is. Just a little placement exercise to remember the difference between on the oar and on the don. Feel free to go twice if you feel like it. Feel free not to go twice if you feel like it. Here we go. And just fingertips, not shoulders. Better. Nice and small one. Just fingertips and nose. Easy neck. Better one. And obviously that opening knee. Ah. Heel forward, chasse. Knee back. Yes. But remember you're landing in fifth. On the oar, please. 2. Now on the dans chasse forward, heel forward. Tendez back. Oh, 1. 2 legs at the same time. And 1, 2. That was better. Okay. Pour the bras 2 and the 3 and the 4. Develop here to the front. Portobra 2 and 3 and 4, develop equity. Forward and 2 and 3 and 4, back and 6 and 7 and 8, coupé to attitude relevé. Failli, category, en tournant. Yeah, why not? Chassé forward. Hold on. Where am I? Chassé forward and change and twist. Demi-plié fourth arabesque and close. Chassé forward circular port-de-bras just for 4 counts. Développé écarté. Chassé forward and plié step back. These are our 6 port-de-bras, by the way. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, développé front. 2 and 3 and 4. Relevé, tombé forward and close. Then we stop because it's long before we go to the other side. So we have port-de-bras number 1, développé to the front. Port-de-bras number 2, développé écarté. Port-de-bras number 3 is forward and back, so that is why it takes 8 counts, 2 and 3 and 4, back and the 6 and the 7 and 8, coupé attitude, relevé, failli, pas de bruit, entonant to the other side. Port-de-bras 4, chassé forward, change and twist. Melt into a 4th arabesque and close. Chassé forward, a tiny one so we don't run out of room. Circular port-de-bras in 4 counts. Close 5th, développé écarté back. Close 5th, back again. Chassé forward, down, step back. In other 8 counts, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Développé front and 2 and 3 and rise. Tombé forward, close 5th. Is that making sense? It's a whole port-de-bras. Développé bonanza. Then you're going forward and back chain. Number 3 is forward and back. Plié, coupé, attitude. Relevé, failli, pas de bruit, entonant. And this is kind of like our reverse. Chassé forward, downstage arm goes twist. Your 4th arabesque is established. Just lift your back leg to accompany it. Close your 5th. Then in other chassé forward, it's a 4 count circular port-de-bras upstage to développé écarté back with the same leg. Close 5th, back again. Tiny chassé forward again. You're going into demi-plié, step back. In other circular port-de-bras. Développé croisé front. Relevé tombé. And done. That's it. Are we good to mark this?
Okay.
And here we go. You don't have to hold it forever. That's a whole swan lake. Are we good? Let's not forget to breathe and all of that fun stuff. Okay, don't be afraid to be a little bit artistic. And it's just a port bar, not forward. 2 and 3 and 4. Developing croisé front. Feel your coupe, feel your attitude and transit. Nice strong standing side. Close your 5th. Downstage on allongé. Through your 1st. Round. Open the other arm. Develop your equity front. Feel your coupe, feel your attitude in transit, but don't stop it. Close 5th. Vertebra forward this time, and 2. Hold on to that nice tight 5th. And up. Up and over, back. Open your chest. And 7. Open your arms both. Feel your coupe plie. Feel your attitude and flat. Controlled slow rise, push down into the floor. Good. Yes, very nice. Foyer, pas de bruit maintenant. Demi-plie. Act 2. Chassé forward. Change your arm. And twist. Feel your twist, feel your position. Now just add your plie arabesque. And 6. And 7. That's it. And close. Chassé forward. Circular 1. And circle. And 3. And 4. Develop your equity back this time. And 6. Close 5th back again to chassé forward, not too late. All the way down, one line from your fingertips to your toes. Step onto that back foot. Twist, circular port de bras again. Close your 5th, develop your croisé. Controlled relevé to tomber forward. That's it. Good. And a final little port de bras to finish. Okay. That was almost pretty. Wow. Are we good to go to the other side?
Okay.
Try to hold on to these really active 5th positions while you're port de bras-ing, rather than making it a resting position. All right, here we go. chassé forward. Change your arm. And a twist to fourth arabesque break. Melt fourth arabesque and a 6. And a close. Now chassé forward and circular port de bras. And a 2. Develop your écarté back. Forward. One line from your toes to your fingertips. Step onto it. Twist. Close your fifth. Into développé croisé. Controlled rise. Very nice. That's it. Close and port de bras to finish. And finish. Okay. High. Let's go pas de basque, fourth, plié, pirouette, to fifth. Let's make it nice for Craig and close fifth position today. Pas de basque, the other side, we're in a 6 count. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. This one does want to go to fourth. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wouldn't it be nice to go attitude to fourth? Then from there you technically could start on the other side. So this attitude en dedans stays in the same corner. Fourth. Pas de basque. Plié en dehors, pas de basque. Plié en dehors, pas de basque. Plié en dehors to fourth, so you can prepare en dedans. Stay where you are to fourth. Really make sure you get that foot down to the floor to land this attitude. So it's relatively crisp. Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just grabbed the wrong way.
Yeah, be careful. Are we good to give this a go? And please don't feel obliged to do right and left if you feel really pooped after the first side. There's no problem stopping in between. Okay. Calculated. Easy. And one, try to land on 2 feet with your weight on 2 feet as well. Same thing there. Easy up to go down. It goes to fourth. Fifth, 1. And a 1. This went to fourth. That's it. 1. And a 2. Easy up and down. here I'm trying to be nice to you, and we're landing the attitude in fourth, and both of you went for arabesque. Ha 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 ha. So you made it just a little harder on yourself. Yes. Would you like to have it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, so attitude, basically feel attitude and then immediately both feet down to the floor again to land in fourth position
All right.
out of your attitude. So yes, you're stretching your back foot, but it stretches to fourth on the floor rather than to an arabesque. Both of you try to land on both feet in your fifth position after your pirouettes or in your fourth, instead of on 1.5 feet or 1.25 feet more to the point. Which means your passive foot, guess what, needs to pass the position to actually hit the floor at the same time as your standing leg heel, which has basically nowhere to go excepting for just down. Okay, here we go. One more time. That's better. Right. That's a safe landing. Good. Careful there, that was not edging in. And over. And over. Tendu. Plie fourth. That's it, great. And over. Do be careful how your foot goes from passe to fifth. Much better, much better, much better. Fancy double attitudes there. Okay. Two pliés, one first, one second, two pliés, one second, one fifth, two pliés, fifth, fifth. Glissade change, glissade change, glissade change. Cheat yourself to first. Two pliés, one first, one second, two pliés, one second, one fifth, two pliés, two fifth, glissade change, glissade change, glissade change. Just go to a first without much ado.
The glissade change started from the back.
Yes, I believe so. And the first one will go to the left. Are we going to give this a mark? It's fairly straightforward. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And here we go. Feel the rubber band effect in your pliés. Quick toes into the floor. A little bit more active, your second leg in your glissade chain one. Glissade up. Second leg, second leg. Let's do this one for Jane Craig. It's kind of an accidental thing. Let's seems to work. Sous plié, si son glissade, sous plié, si son glissade, sous plié, si son. Where am I? Glissade. Si son change glissade doesn't. Sous plié, si son change glissade does not. Sous plié. Si son change glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. Sous plié, si son à la seconde change, one glissade right afterward. That's it. Let's see if that activates our second foot.
No.
So the first one is a season where you push off 2 feet. The second one is a glissade where you're brushing one and the other. But the timing of your feet is twice exactly the same. Is that making sense? Are we good to mock this?
Yeah. I need to watch.
Okay. Let's do that. So before I'm trying to find desperately a tune, sous plié, si-son plié, glissade, stretch your knees. Sous plié, si-son plié, glissade, stretch your knees 3 times. Then glissade assemblée twice, and that is it. Is that making sense, Jane?
Last one is Susu, Sisan, and then 2.
Yes, correct. So you're doing 3 times exactly the same thing. Sous plié, si-son, glissade. Sous plié, si-son, glissade. Sous plié, si-son, glissade. Glissade, assemblée, glissade, assemblée. Because you always have that extra count in there to just stretch our knees. Are we good to give this a try?
Can I watch you one more time do a Sisan, please?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the idea, Jane, is it's very simple. From your plié, all you do is open both legs and close them at the same time. So you're pushing up like in a changement. But instead of just jumping up, you're opening your legs at the same time and close them. So it's like a changement with your legs flying fairly far open to the side. And then your glissade happens right after that, which brushes into the floor. And hopefully your second leg is as quick into that 5th position as well. Is that making a little bit more sense? Okay. How is Craig doing?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Oh, one. Oh, one. Glissade. 1. Don't forget your glissade after your si-son glissade. And 1. Relax, relax, relax. Think it's a double whammy. As soon as you land, your other foot goes for your glissade, Jane. That's right. Are we good to do the left?
Yeah.
Try to go quicker than the music so it doesn't feel too heavy. There's nothing wrong with some individual phrasing. Try not to put any space between your C sound and your glissade. And and one. That's it. That's it. Great. Keep your glissade just a tad smaller. And one. That's it. Easy glissade assemblée. I guess. I guess the internet gods didn't like this one. Or maybe she jumped right into her computer. I don't know. Anyway, we're grossly out of time anyway. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow at 10.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank
I'll check.
you.
I'll check in with Jane. Oh, there she is.
Sure, sure.
Bye.
Bye.